Hello guys, I think we've got some kind of filter going, so give me just a sec guys. I'm not electric and glowing, this is not my natural state, but there we go. There we go. Funniest thing happened guys, my fiance and I actually, Dover, thank you for the quack Dover, I appreciate it. My fiance and I actually had a video interview with a photographer on the weekend, and since I have such a lovely stream setup, we decided to just do the Zoom call from here. Well, while I was talking to the photographer with my fiance sitting next to me, he had control of the keyboard, and it just so happens that a bunch of the filters are activated by hotkeys, and he pressed one of them. Guess which one he pressed? I gotta show you guys. It was so fitting. I was just like, of all the filters you could have pulled up during that meeting, why this one? Let me try and find it. This was it, guys. This was the filter he pulled up in the meeting with the wedding photographer. Like, what the heck? It could have picked any bloody filter, but it had to pick this one, guys. What the heck? I was just like, he started cackling so bad, and I was just confused because I was busy talking to him and he just starts cackling. So I was like, what the heck? Why are you cackling like that? Turns out there was a filter on me. Good thing the filter like went on me and not on my fiance, so yeah, no. But yeah, basically, it picked this one. Bloody filters, guys. Bloody filters. It was definitely a lawyer cat filter moment, guys. Definitely. Although I feel like I have an excuse, you know. I am an art streamer. This is sort of my thing, you know. Like, it fits with my career. A lawyer, I don't know. They don't really have so much of an excuse. Guys, we have Spark in the chat. Spit on Spark, guys. Dover and Spark, hello. How are you guys? My two loyal and completely terrible mods are in the chat, guys. Please excuse them if they misbehave. They're always like that. Don't ask me why I modded them. Tom, hello. How are you doing? It wasn't the Mona Lisa, no. It was the bride one. It was the corpse bride. Oh my gosh. It was so embarrassing. I could not help myself. After that, I was just like, okay, you know what? This is hilarious. This is hilarious. Well, at least they know what kind of couple they've got, right? I really set the tone for them. I'm pretty sure we did. Okay, so guys, it's been such a long time. As you all know, Lightbored is one of my super loyal supporters, both on Patreon and also here on Twitch, and it's about time I gave him his commission. It's like long overdue, guys. Dover, thank you for the 25 biddies, appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Okay, that should definitely be the wedding outfit, else I'm riding.
Oh dear, oh dear. I'm already planning some gothic photos for us, Dover, so don't worry. There will be goth photos, for sure. Definitely some goth photos in there, but I don't think I'm going to be fully dressed as the corpse bride, though. Don't think so. Let me show you guys. What the heck's wrong with my bloody mouse today? It just doesn't want to cooperate. It's like losing signal, but I have no idea why. Nothing changed, guys. Nothing changed. Alright, so last year I was working on a couple of mock-ups for Lightboard's commission. So what I'm going to do today is turn those concept sketches into, well, hopefully the start of a rendered, fully finished sketch. And then we'll go from there. Thank you, Books on Phonics. I appreciate that. What have I been working on? Mostly I've been working on my Humpty Dumpty storybook sketch, which, come to mention it, I need to remove, one of the tags. There we go. So yeah, basically been working on a lot of Humpty Dumpty. I've made tons of progress on that one. I need to start another page, guys. That one's finished, so we'll be starting on a new spread pretty soon. I need to figure out which one. But today is Lightboard's Day, guys. Lightboard's Day. It's okay, what you can hear is VFX to alter the wedding video later. Exactly, Tova, exactly. It's no worries, right? We can touch it up. We can touch it up. Tova, thank you for the 25 biddies. Appreciate that. I really want to move this, like, thing, like, a bit down. I don't know what.
If Humpty Dumpty dies north of the wall, will he become an egg white walker?
Will he become an egg white walker? He definitely could. He definitely could. Alright, so let me show you guys what I'm going to be working on today. So Lightboard picked this one, guys. Number 4. So the one here in the top. So this is Lightboard's cute little pup and her favorite toy. So basically what we want to do is render the top sketch over here into a more fully fledged drawing, and then hopefully after that I can do it in watercolor as well. That's the idea. So we'll see how far we get with that. But I'm keen, guys. I'm keen. I have to find a couple of references. I'm just going to open this one in like the other window. I know I've got like 3 freaking windows open. That's what tabs are for, you know? That's what tabs are for. So I've got a couple of references to work with. We'll see how we go. Trying to figure out. So I feel like this one, if I flip it, is probably going to be the closest option, I reckon. Yeah. I really like that one. That's a cute one. Aren't they just adorable? By the way, guys, if you haven't already noticed, Lightboard now has a new baby. And is it a he or a she? I forgot. I'm pretty sure it's a she. But yeah, her name's Piper. And she's freaking adorable. So if you guys haven't already checked the pets channel on my Discord, there are lots of cute pictures of Piper on there. But yeah, this is not Piper. This is Lightboard's previous cute little puppy. So we'll see how we go. Aussie Trucker, how are you? I'm good. Game of Thrones joke aside, that's why I didn't get it. That's why I didn't get it. The show that everyone hates and have forgotten. Definitely. Definitely. You remember these sketches? That stream feels like forever ago. It really does, right? It was ages. I've really been like working on just so much else, so you were okay? What did you miss? Spark, you just missed me telling the whole story of how how my fiance turned on a corpse bride filter while we were on a Zoom call with our photographer. So if you want to go watch the recap on that, basically he accidentally activated a filter while we were on the photography Zoom call, and of all the filters it could pick, it chose the corpse bride one, guys. It chose the freaking corpse bride one. But yeah. You're good? You're in the middle of Australia at the moment. What? Like, are you in Alice Springs? How's your internet over there? That would be like crazy. Sendo, hello! It is a Vina Dog Day! Yeah, sea sausage. They're so cute, right? So cute. So yeah, basically we're going to be working on him. And hopefully I can make some good progress, guys. You also got a day off from work, so it's my lucky day. You're here to cause some chaos. Oh no, oh no. Dover, could you please just keep Spark in check, please? Corpse Bride filter, I know. It was like, what the heck? He just started cackling while I talked, and I was just so confused. So I checked the video down the bottom, and I could see in the thumbnail something was up with my face. And suddenly I realized, oh crap, there's a filter on me. Corpse Bride, it was meant to be. Yeah, well, hey, at least now he knows the kind of clientele he's working with, right? It's called, yeah, the internet situation is okay at the moment. Oh boy. It's cold here, Australian Trucker. Yeah, it's so cold here, so I can't imagine. Are you like camping or something? How bad can you be? That is not a dare I want to give you. Who just followed? Halogenic. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. How are you? Alien Frog. Hello. Welcome. Alien Frog, the last thing you sent me on Twitter, what the heck was it? It was so cool. Now I forgot. But yeah, you sent me something cool on Twitter. You came for the ornithology. I can show you a little bit of ornithology if you like. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Here's a little bit of ornithology if you want. This is little Zazu. Zazu is a very, very beautiful, very vibrant Alexandrine parrot. He also talks, as you can see. And he is super, super smart. And a handful. A total handful. Zazu never gets old. Well, he's still a baby. He's like very, very young still. You love to... No. You're a truck driver, but you love to draw. So do you like draw during the break times? Like when you're not on the job? Can I please tell Spark that seals are just sea poppers? How does Spark not already know this though? That is my question. Look at his sword-like tail. He's so elegant, right? So elegant. It was a dude on a kayak in a swamp in the dark and church bells were ringing. Felt like a horror game. That's right. That's right. Now I remember. You are so cute. Do you know how cute you are? You are absolutely adorable. Damn, he's like so vibrant on the camera. It just lights him up like crazy. You try to, but it's a bit uncomfortable. Australian Trucker, I'll show you something in a sec that you need to get. It'll make your whole life easier when you're on the go. It was Resident Evil vibes, yeah. Did you see it, Dover? You are so cute. He also smells like so nice, guys. Birdie smell is lovely. Can you get on my shoulder, please? On the shoulder, there we go. Alright, let me show you what I use. You can't go down there. Alright, fine. Alright, fine. You want to be down there. That's fine. This is what I use, guys, when I'm on the go. It's like a portable art satchel, guys. It carries like all of your pens and pencils. There's like pockets for everything. You have like a little bird in your hand. It's a tiny bit hard to show you guys. But as you can see, he's very, very happy to have attention right now. So cute! I'm dying! It's too cute! It's too freaking cute. Yummy! This is not really yummy. It's not really yummy, I promise you. I promise. You okay? You okay there? You're like pretty freaked out. Alright. So, basically, you have like a side pocket so you can put like all of your pencils and erasers and sharpeners in the side, and then there's like a lot of room. You can have paintbrushes there and other stuff. And this is like a stable insert so that nothing can bend your valuable pencils. Yeah, basically what you do is you flip this shut and this rolls up like so. The cuteness, guys! It is just way too cute! There we go. There we go. You are like so adorable. You don't want to be patted though. So yeah, That is so nice and compact. That carries like pretty much all my essential art tools. And this one particularly is from Peg and AWL. You can get a ton of these kinds of things on Amazon. They're really, really lovely. So if you are someone who, you know, isn't at home quite a lot and you still want to fit in some drawing, get this, guys. Even for me, I'm home a lot, but whenever I just want to go sit and draw on the couch or in my bed, I'll just grab one of these and grab my paper, and that's fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. Another thing, I don't know if it will really work for someone like you who's on the go. But I don't have mine here right now, but I can show you what I usually use. Alright. Well, this is the closest example to mine, I think. There we go. So what I use is a lap desk, and it's just like a normal one for a computer. So I use this little flat bit to put the Sendak on with all of my art materials. And then I put the, you know, the paper or the book that I'm drawing in right over there. And it's really great because especially when you're seated or when you're in bed, you just want that little bit of elevation so that you don't end up hunched up over a tiny table, you know. And it just also gives you a little bit of elevation so that you don't end up, you know, hunched over again. So it really helps take care of your back. It's fantastic. If you can, maybe you can put one of these in your truck. I don't know how that will go though. They're not like super portable, so that's up to you. But they're fantastic for when you're at home or something like that. Freaking fantastic. But yeah, that's my general approach. Are you wanting to go back outside? I think Zazu wants to go back outside. He wants. You have to choose. There are like choices in life, you know, buddy? Let's go. You can't be inside and outside at the same time. He has like no idea what he wants to do at all. You know if it was the same guy, but the kayak person fell into the water after an alligator or something hit it. It was pretty intense. Oh my gosh. My brother showed me this video the other day of a mechanic working in a car shop, and something with the lift went wrong and it fell on his leg, and everyone tried to get it off him, but they pretty much couldn't. But it was just like, it's so real. It's freaking real. Why is it on bloody Reddit? But yeah, you know, there's pretty horrifying things online. You're just melting. Zazu's so chatty today. Zazu's just like, he's too much, guys. He's absolutely too much. I can't bear him. He's just so adorable. So freaking adorable. You need that too. Spark, a bloody wish list. That's what you need. A bloody wish list. For anyone who wants a lot of supplies along with an artist roll-up bag, I haven't seen this one, Dover. Oh yeah, this one's like real cool. This one's real cool. It's not even that expensive, guys. Like, have a look at that. That's like 18 Aussie dollars. Super cheap. That will cover everything that you need. And it's a lovely little roll-up bag as well. So yeah, they're not very expensive and they're super handy. You think that won't work for you because you have a steering wheel in the way? Exactly, Australian trucker. Exactly. That's a bit tricky. Everything's portable if you have mighty legs and a strong back. Well, that's true. That's true, Alien Frog. But not all of us are so lucky, you know? Not all of us are so lucky. Where the heck is my little Dutch-hand refs? There we go. Kaylee, hello! Welcome back! How are you doing? You're wrapping up some art while getting ready for bed, but you'd rather stay awake and hang here? You think you just maybe for a bit. That's okay. I do that a lot. Sometimes I'm like, you know what? I got like 5 to 10 minutes before I go to bed. Let me pop by into a stream and say hello. And that's all that matters, you know? We just want to keep in touch. You love that brown for the bag? It's so cool, right? So cool. I missed the clip you posted. What? You posted a clip? Did I say something to you? You were distracted because you were trying to clip this. Dover, on Chatterino, I can't see announcements and I can't see like actual clips. I can just see your message and your link. There we go. Friggin' Corpse Bride. Knew somebody would clip that. Knew somebody would. I can train you all. You got a hyperbolic time chamber in your backyard. Well, that's really useful. That's really useful. I want to be able to teleport. I need a teleporting vault in my backyard. By the way, guys, that reminds me. Last Friday, was it last Friday? I'm pretty sure it was last Friday. Because yeah, it was last Friday. Last Friday, we went through and all voted on a bunch of clips. So what I have is every single month there is a clip challenge on my channel. So if you guys clip something that's interesting, that's educational, that's emotional, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. As long as it's like an inspirational, cool clip. Post it in the Twitch Clips channel on my Discord so you can enter the running to win a postcard. So the best clip of the month wins a postcard. And if you guys recall, on Monday, was it Tuesday? I don't remember, but we went through and we voted on a couple of clips. So guys, basically I have chosen a clip because you guys put them all at equal values, guys. Like, look at this. So we're starting off, this is like the first clips that we've got, right? And remember, only thumbs up count, guys. Only thumbs up count. And then this one's got 2. This one has got 3 to call you guys back. Although, that's Dover's clip. And Dover voted on that one. So that one's only got 2. And then, what's this one? Where's the other one that's got 3? This one has got... this one has also got 3 votes. And I'm pretty sure this is by Mark. I'm pretty sure this is Mark's clip, guys. 25 bit. It is. This is Mark's clip. So this, guys, is the winner. This is the winner. We have a winner, guys. Clip of the month by Mark. So Mark will be receiving an additional postcard to the one he's already receiving. Because he's a patron, I will send him an exclusive separate one because of his amazing clip of the month, guys. Now remember, if you guys would like to enter the running to get your own postcard, please clip cool stuff of this channel and yours just might win, guys. Yours just might win. Gotta open it, gotta close a bunch of these. Very, very cool art items though. Didn't Seal Clip get more likes? What? Did it? It's got 3 though. They're a freaking tie. They're a freaking tie. And I think what I did was I decided to just pick whichever one I felt because you guys put them at a tie. But yeah. You removed your likes on your clips? It's a bit tricky though. There were so many. So many. 3 tied in first position with equal likes. Yeah. Mark is the winner. Exactly. Real Slim, how are you? I'm good. I'm good. How are you doing today? You think I brushed through your message as usual? What the heck? Oh, way up there, Spark. You are busy finishing up a piece. You were told to finish it up as you have a tendency to leave a piece and come back to it after a long time. Gonna break that habit this time. You'll fully finish a piece. Will you now? Well, we're gonna hold you to it, Spark. We're gonna hold you to it. You better finish this piece. You know what I usually do, Spark? What I usually do is I give myself this rule. So I'm not allowed to start any new art project. Like I give myself sometimes like a couple of sketches. Like maybe I'm allowed 3 sketches that I can work on at one point in time. I can work on only one oil painting, and I can work on only like 2 different watercolor pieces. That way, whenever I feel excited to go work on something new, I have to tell myself, no, no working on this, you have to go finish this before you can do that. And then the motivation sometimes starts being, oh, well, I want to go work on this thing, so let me finish this and get it out of the way so that I can move on. And that's sometimes a pretty cool way to sort of force yourself. At least it works for me. Works for me. Still requires a lot of willpower though, but you know. Speaking about weird things, there's a river crossing in Kakadu National Park called Cahill's Crossing. You have to cross in your road train, and it's full of crocs. The Aboriginal elders say for every croc you see, there is 10 you don't. Ugh, definitely don't want to fall in that piece of river, right? Check my art section to see the progress. I'm so far behind on Discord, guys. So far behind. Oh boy. Oh boy. And yeah, I definitely have to apologize for breaking our necks, guys. Like, we have to freaking look like this right now. Couldn't you just flip it, Spark? You could have just flipped it. But nah, we all need exercise. Exercise is important, guys. The anatomy on these, especially like, look at the attention to detail on those muscles, guys. Let me open it a little bit bigger. Look at the muscles on this dude. That requires a lot of understanding of anatomy, guys. That is sick. Look at that arm. I cannot for the life of me draw a dude. Like, I suck at it. It's so hard. So hard. Oh my goodness. These are so great. I love his expression. He looks so mean, but freaking badass. He sort of gives me, what's his name? The guy from, Gerald? Gerald from The Witcher. He gives me Gerald vibes. It's Gerald, right? I've never played The Witcher, by the way. I'm pretty sure it's Gerald. That is so cool, Spark. So cool. I love capes. I freaking love capes. Let's see if it works. Your friend said you would be invisible in chat if you type a blank space. I don't feel like it worked. Not today. Not today's zone. When chat moves fast, sometimes Chatterino mixes up messages. So many are lost. I don't think it's necessarily Chatterino. I feel like it's me. It's taking over. I can flip it too. That means I have to do the hard work. Solo, hello, how are you doing? Do we have freaking like both animated spiders and non-animated spiders? I only just realized that. Alright. Time for me to start. Am I gonna flip him? Or am I gonna just keep him like how it was before? That's a hard thing. I don't know. These cute little Dachshunds are just the most adorable, guys. The most. Oh, look at his mean face. Oh gosh. But yeah, I feel like this one is probably like, you know, he really just fits what we want to do. So what I'm gonna do is I'll do this. And then we'll try and open him up and flip him. Not in freaking paint. has a better app than that. I'm pretty sure there has to be. Surely. Can you not flip? Man, I miss my Mac so much. There we go. Finally. I love a Mac. Everything's just so easy. Alright, there we go. All flipped over because I need to have him looking this way to match the commission, guys. You haven't played Witcher either. You started playing the third one, but turns out it requires a focus and a bit of management, and you didn't have time then, so I'll leave some on the list for when you get your new PC. That'll be awesome when you get that. I had to do the hard work. Yeah, of course, you lazy butt. Of course, that's what you think. There was one more. This one was for me and Dover. Hang on. Oh my goodness. I'm so distracted today. How do you think of me and Dover? What the heck? Spark? What the heck? Is this? I don't even know what to make of this. Is this meant to be when you talk to us, you feel this way? Or is this what you want to do to us? Either way, it's just nuts. It's freaking nuts, Spark. You need help. You need immediate help, Spark. He lied to you about the blank space. He really did. You poor friend. He should have known better. Oh my gosh, that's worse than a bloody straitjacket. It's freaking worse. Actually, it's all of us end of the day. True. You're not wrong there. Definitely true. I think I'd much prefer a straitjacket at this point. Alright, guys. Time for me to start commission. I'm gonna use my thinnest pencil. Also, I have to set a timer so I can get this thing recorded as well. There we go. Time to draw cute puppy, guys. Time to draw cute puppy. Oh my gosh. Apple's cutting edge technology. Oh no. Oh no. Dover, you are the worst. You are the worst. Did you see all the new updates coming out that Apple's releasing in the next couple of months? They just had their latest presentation, and it's freaking cool. Insanity aside, thanks again for all the love, appreciate it. No worries. Guys, can we have a shout out for Spark? I know Spark doesn't really stream a lot lately because of work and being busy and just being too nuts to actually stream. But guys, Spark is a streamer and an amazing one at that, so please go and give Spark a follow if you can. Also, Spark, if you want to drop your Instagram link, please do so. You never join our art challenges, so I can never really, show off your art to everybody. But guys, Spark is working on his own comics, so please give him a follow. In all seriousness, blank space is banned in usernames. The reason why it's banned is because it makes you invulnerable to bans. That's why blank space and other characters are restricted. I don't think it's really that zone. I think the bigger reason why it's banned in usernames is actually because it messes with URLs. So, if you want to translate a blank space in a URL, you have to type in %20, and it just, it looks clunky and it's really not that nice. So, companies prefer not to have the stupid %20 in usernames. Yagami, hello! How are you doing? Guys, please go and give Spark a follow. Alright, time for me to draw this little bugger, guys. He is freaking cute! Look at him. Alright, I have to really think about, so where did I have that? Where did I have his toy ball? I was just close to him. Right, okay. So, if I make him fairly large, I can add a whole lot of detail as well. So I'll have his face like over there. So I don't know if you guys can see I'm drawing like really lightly because I don't want to have to erase a whole lot. Better. You're doing better than your art challenge attempt. Oh no, oh no. I'm actually so excited, guys. So if you don't know, guys, this month's art challenge is actually hat cult. So Mr. Giddy Kitty runs the hat cult on my Discord, guys. If you guys want to join the art challenge, please do so. Basically, the only rule is you have to join the theme. It can be anything that comes to mind when you think of Hat Cult, guys. It doesn't have to be specific. To give you guys a little bit of context, Hat Cult was basically started when Mr. Giddy Kitty decided it was a brilliant idea to try and overthrow me from my own Discord. And as such, he started recruiting and created his own Hat Cult. So if you guys want to base it on that theme, that's totally up to you. You can make it like a cat with his own hat cult. Or you can go with your own route and make your own hat cult, guys. Totally up to you. But I'm really, really excited to see what you guys come up with. You're so glad to catch one of my streams. It's been ages, Spark. It really has been. You know we miss you. Of course we do, right, guys? Of course we do. You got yourself an Alvin Draftmatic pencil if you're doing some seal caricatures? Oh my gosh. Well, congratulations. That's a freaking badass pencil to have. I freaking love mine. They're so freaking amazing. Mine are like a limited edition colors that were released by Mabgrave, so I'm like totally obsessed. But oh, they're just like all freaking amazing, guys. You don't have to have the limited edition ones at all. The brand in general is just sick. He's so cute. Absolutely adorable, guys. You think you got an idea for one, actually? Oh my gosh. What idea have you got? I can't wait to see. What does a hat cult do? That's up to you. In Mr. Giddy Kitty's case, it focuses on overthrowing me as Supreme Ruler on my Discord. So, you're confused, but now you have seen the hat light. There you go. You've seen the hat light. Well, feel free to steer clear of it because it's a terrible poison once you taste it. Being drawn by someone has to be the most flattering thing. I agree. I agree. It's because like it's quite like an a very, I think, vulnerable experience as well, because you have to trust this person with basically looking at you so intensely they're gonna spot all of your, you know, physical flaws, all of your little characteristics, like how you smile, how you move, little things like that. So I think it's quite like a very vulnerable experience as well to let somebody draw you. So I can definitely understand some people wanting to be a little bit reluctant about that. I don't care, but I do know some people find it quite confronting. So yeah. Loving the nail color. Sheesh, green's your favorite color. Oh my gosh. they were like so cheap. They were like freaking $5. I was like, heck yeah, heck yeah. I'm gonna go dark green today, you know, freaking amazing. If you start misbehaving or revolting like Mr. Giddy Kitty, you are automatically drafted into the hat cult. Exactly. If you're one of the troublemakers, we kick you out and you can be recruited by the hat cult. That's how it goes, guys. You really mean it? In computer science, there are certain designated characters for certain things. The problem is that things like password fields, there is what they call SQL injection, and they use the characters to exploit and break in. It messes with the code in certain field, whether username or password. That makes sense, yeah. You think the idea of overthrowing Neckar? I've been too high up these days. Of course, you would be a good candidate for the bloody hat cult. I should have known. Should have just known. They just have the cutest noses, guys. Like, oh my gosh. How are they so adorable? They're just so adorable. They're just trying to get the basic shape of him, oh, sorry, her, down. And then once I have that, I really want to start working on making this little one mine. So basically trying to caricaturize her a little bit more. You have no idea. It's all those videos. Of course. I should have known I'm gonna push Spark over the edge. You know, I love to find all these super weird ass videos on Instagram and collect them basically. And when I find somebody that really doesn't like them, I love to basically overload them with it. No worries, Kaylee. Enjoy your luck. You got a commission a few days ago. Your first one. Like an art commission? That's pretty cool. What was the commission for? Joe Bob, thank you for the 25 biddies. Appreciate that.
Hats exclamation mark dot 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 dot. I bet this joke went over some of your heads.
Did I really have to read out all the dots? Like, I kind of feel like with our, you know, the voice changing, the voice, our Siri, whatever you call it, it sort of has a massive delay. I want to see if I can change that. Because I feel like there's a massive freaking delay. You didn't expect the dot dot dot? That's never happened before? Really? I feel like it always struggles with punctuation though. Must be an update to the text speech bot. Are you sure it never read that out before? Your best friend forever. She wants you to work on something regarding the art on her channel. It's a complex animation. There you go. See, hard work pays off. When people see what you do and you know, how much you put into something like that, and you work on like getting a portfolio together, that's when commissions roll in, guys. Not as big or complicated as your 2204 frame animation, but still takes a bit of work. I'm sure it does. Any animation really is going to take a lot of time. You're sure it always used to pause for a bit when we use ... I think it's better that it pauses, to be honest. Maybe it's like, do you think it's when it's like a certain amount of dots? Like maybe when you do 3 dots it pauses, but when you do like too many it gets confused? I don't know. Whichever way, something has clearly changed, so. Cute puppy tail, guys. Now I want to have, I feel like puppy has a little bit of a more of a prominent curve there. Makes sense that you try again. Oh gosh, Dover. Chappy, hello. How are you doing? I can feel like there's a lot of, I don't know. We'll figure it out, I guess. We'll figure it out. Alright, so what just happened? Oh gosh, Dover did another freaking cheer. Of course you did, Dover. Of course you did. Thank you
What
so
did one
much,
hat
Dover.
say to the other? You stay here, I'll go on ahead.
That, but no pause. So when it's 3 dots, it ignores them. When it's too many dots, it reads them out. So I knew that was like something like that. So basically I want to give the pup a larger head, if I can. Because one of the features of my artwork generally is I give characters larger than normal heads, and quite big eyes as well. So what I want to do is accentuate the size of this head. There we go. It's not quite enormous, but I guess we'll work with this. Alright, and now I want to try and create a caricaturized eye for this puppy. So I don't want the eye to look quite like a normal dog. Try and zoom in. There we go. I want the eye to look like, I don't know, my own style, you know? My own My own thing. Suna, hello. I'm drawing Lightboard's pup. Yeah, it's commissioned, so I was actually meant to work on it last year. It's not a paid commission though. It's a thank you commission. To say thanks for all the support on Patreon and all the support on Twitch and through donations. Because Lightboard is one of my loyal patrons and loyal donators. So I need to get back to giving him his commission about his pup. He's also recently got a new puppy called Piper, and she's so cute, guys. How have you been, Sergo? Text to speech, why you be like this? Who knows, guys? Who knows? Oh, Chappy, what have you been up to recently? Sergo, I freaking love those aliens. Stefflies. Those are cool. I love the little dancing grey one. Freaking adorable, guys. Did I see Vivi started streaming again? You got a chance to drop by and say hi. She said she'll have a schedule soon to go along with her yoga business. So far, that is the best news ever. Can we have a shout out for Vivi, by the way? Guys, if you don't already follow Vivi, she's an amazing art streamer. She is the reason I got into art streaming as well. So please go and check her out. She's like super motivating, super friendly, and super talented as well, guys. Please check her out. You tried to make a drawing in my style. It did not come out well, and you were so embarrassed you threw it away when your cat wasn't looking. Books on phonics, I've sort of experienced that a lot, you know. In the past, like I was trying to practice like a couple of different styles, and more often than not, like I'd always try and replicate the style of another artist. It would turn out bad. And I think it's just because, you know, we aren't sort of wired to draw how they do. I think it's usually like, you know, you're more attuned to drawing how you normally draw. And I think what's best is to try and develop that. Try and figure out what are the quirks about your style, what makes how you draw unique. Because I think generally, at least from my experience, I think there's like some artists who do replicate styles quite well. But from my experience, I think I've just found that it ends up feeling like you're really held back. At least I feel that way. So I hate it. I really hate it. It's coming along very nicely. Thank you, Sergo. Thank you. Books on Phonics. Are you going to be drawing a piece for our art challenge, the Hat Cult one? You thought those emojis blend in nicely with my alien? They do, Sergo. They really do. Tiffany, hello. How are you doing? I know, it's been ages since Vivi last streamed, right? So long. It's true what I said, Vivi was the one who inspired you to get back into art and also introduced you to your best friend, Nicole. Dovar, that is so sweet. I can't imagine, right? Like, just like think about what would have happened if Vivi never streamed, I would have never streamed, we would have never met, we would have never had this probably. Streaming really does bring such wholesome communities together. It's crazy. You could maybe? I'd love to see. I'd love to see. That's awesome, Tiff. That's awesome. I'm doing really great today. Basically just trying to, I guess, get a grip on this little Dutchland of mine. Or rather, I should say Dutchland of Lightboards. So basically, what I want to do is I want to try and remove. When is the deadline? The deadline is the end of the month, Books and Phonics. So basically, you don't have to worry about it Last Friday of the month. So let me check. That would be the 25th. So you've got pretty much like around 3 weeks. Little less than 3 weeks, I reckon. But yeah, so 25th, last Friday of the month, basically. Did I miss a message? Why did I miss a message? I actually don't see your message zone. Where the heck was that? I read the SQL one. That's the last message I have from you. Was the SQL one. I'm pretty sure. "25th, hang on, let me double check. No, 24th. Sorry, Dover. It's the 24th. The 25th is a Saturday. My calendar's like all whacked up. So yeah. So I want to shorten this puppy. I don't want him to be quite like, you know, that large. Mainly because I want him to look a little bit more chubby. So we're going to be making a couple of adjustments and getting this puppy a little bit more chubby looking. I don't want him elongated, but I want him to look like mine. And one way to achieve that, really, is I can make him look quite chubby. So I'm gonna give her a beautiful little hip area here. And then we have the leg coming out like so. And cute chubby paws to end with. I think that looks a bit better. That looks a little bit more proportional, you know? Exactly. Much happier. I really love how dogs like have their hind legs are shaped. They're just so cool. I actually really struggled with like drawing dogs some time ago. I don't know why. They were one of the things that I just felt like. Dogs and horses. I couldn't do it. Repost, you have a question now that your best friend came up. Sure thing, you can ask away. That reminds you, let's have a quick poll about calendars. A quick poll. Do you prefer calendars with week beginning on Monday or Sunday? I'm definitely a Sunday kind of person. Sunday to me signifies the start of a new week. I hate the Monday calendars because then I've got like this awkward like... No, I hate it. I hate it. It has to be on the Sunday for me. That's the thing I want to do. I'm going to make the legs a little bit like chubbier. Shorter. They're too long. And then we've got like a little leg coming out at the back. And this little leg sort of just does its own little thing, guys. Comes out like so. There we go. And then time for her tail. You sometimes prefer when it begins with Monday because quote unquote weekend would make sense, but NECA streams in any given week begin on what is Sunday for you. So yeah, Sunday, right. That makes sense. No, look, I get it both ways. I get why people might prefer the other one as well, but personal preference for me is just, wow, it's like 80% of you guys prefer weeks starting on Sunday. I thought like maybe it's different in the States, like, but I don't know. Aw, there's a dog pun you want to share, but it's really dark humor, so you do you dare. Go ahead, Dover, go ahead. Feel free. Feel free.
I sued my local pet shop for selling dogs for $10 a piece. I wanted a dog that was all put together.
What? For $10 a piece? Oh gosh, Dover. Oh gosh, that's a good one. Why have I got like... This monitor, guys, is so dirty. It's like stuff all over my screen. What have you done, Dover? Well, at least it's not about eating dogs. The idea of eating dogs just... I don't know. I don't feel like eating dogs, guys. I don't feel like eating dogs. There's this really dark joke my dad likes to tell. Basically, it's about a woman who left her... She went on a vacation and she left her husband to take care of her cat and her mum. So when she came back, her husband told her that her cat died. And like it went on the roof and it died. And she was like, you know what? You could have not said it that like abruptly. You could have worded it a little bit differently. And he was like, okay, well there's one more thing. Your mum was on the roof. So it was just like, oh my gosh, it's the worst joke ever. So now whenever we talk about certain things, we're always like, oh, this person's on the roof when they're about to pass away. Well, not quite that clearly, like obviously, you know, different kind of references, but you get the point. Do I think close friends can eventually develop into love? Into boyfriend, girlfriend? You notice that your friend is really close and you see it as a possibility. You're scared, you're afraid to be loved. Another of yours calls it friendship love, and she believes it's a beautiful thing that should be nourished. To be honest though, I actually believe that the strongest romantic relationships all stem from like very, very strong friendships. Like definitely, I do believe that you could also just be friends, and then that's totally okay if that's what both of you actually want. But if you do have romantic feelings for this person, I think it's really important to voice that, you know? If they don't have that in return for you, most likely what will happen is they'll tell you, you know? And it's going to be a lot better if you address that, I think, sooner rather than later, because then it doesn't, you know, fester a lot of feelings. I think friendships can be lost a lot more easily if people don't speak up about this sort of thing, because, you know, as time passes, your feelings will get stronger, and it can hurt, you know. Obviously, you know, you always do run a bit of a risk with a friendship when you talk about wanting to be romantic with that person. But I do think, you know, it's better in any situation when you have those feelings to speak up about them. You know, life is short. Don't live with regrets. You know, sometimes the other person can be just waiting for you to make a move, you know? That's also the other side of it. So you personally would say go for it. I agree, Dover. Life's too short. Life's too short. You know, like, there's no harm in that. There's no harm in that. Never gonna know if you don't ask. Exactly, exactly. It's a hard thing, definitely, you know, because we all worry about bringing a thing like that up, you know, wondering, will we ruin the friendship for good? I don't think so. I think if you are both, you know, actually caring for each other, I don't think it's going to ever truly ruin the friendship. I think what can ruin a friendship is when you hold on to those feelings for too long and you don't tell the other person. I think that can make it really incredibly hard on both of you. You fear the response you might get, you know, firsthand is soul wrenching, but some things need to be said before it's too late. Exactly, exactly. Like, life's real short, guys. Life's real short. We gotta make the most of it, and you know, what is more beautiful than telling another person that you care about them that deeply, you know, that you want to get even closer, right? There's no harm in that. It's such a beautiful thing. I'm actually so surprised how much I'm enjoying drawing this puppy, guys. Like, drawing dogs is not usually my forte, and I actually kind of despise it to an extent. Just because, like, I don't find it, like, it comes very natural for me, so. You forgot Alien Frog mentioned it before, and you noticed it again now. These are gorgeous nails, Nicole. Thank you, Dover. Thank you. I've been really enjoying them. I broke my own nails, so I was like, you know what? These are $5. Why the heck not? Why the heck not? I never get like those people who spend hundreds of dollars at the salon. Like, those are hundreds of dollars I could spend on plushies, you know. And what's wrong with these? For $5, they look fine. You know, at least to me. Maybe I don't get it. Maybe I just don't get it, but who knows? I like to spend my money on my plushies, guys. Plushies, to me, are the most important thing. Most important thing ever. You think a good way to show someone you love them is bringing them the head of their most mortal nemesis. You know, it's from the heart and shows that you are the strongest. Completely agree. That has got to be single-handedly the most romantic thing ever said on this stream. 100% right there. Can we add that to the quotes, Dover, please? Alien Frog, you completely understand how to please your soulmate. Right there. Freaking heck yeah. Some duct tape would work the trick, you think? Totally. Totally. Eye of Mobius, hello. You did catch a stream indeed, exactly. How are you doing, Alien Frog? I mean, Eye of Mobius, how are you doing? Way ahead of me. There you go, Dover. There you go. You think it's a good way to show someone love? Definitely. That has got to be in our quote list. Has got to be. Single-handedly best quote ever. Oh my goodness. I am so surprised that I am well and truly enjoying drawing this puppy, you guys. They just have the most freaking adorable paws, don't they? Like, oh my gosh. So cute. So bloody cute. You're just speaking from experience, and experience is the best teacher. Speaking from experience, guys, not only does he have wise words of wisdom, he acts them out. He acts them out. Guys, you gotta act what you preach. Here's another pun to make up for the last one. Oh no. Is this gonna be worse than the last one, Dover? Is it gonna be worse? Oh dear. Oh dear. Thank you so much for the biddies, Dover.
I tried to pet a wild Australian dog once. It dingo as planned.
It dingo as planned! That is such a freaking good one! Heck yeah! Oh my gosh. It dingo as planned. Definitely. You're doing alright. You loved watching the VOD from the art challenge. It was cool to see everyone's art and my reaction to it. Thank you. I have Mobius. It always means so much when you guys watch my VODs. I'm like, oh my goodness, you guys are willing to watch back my streams? It's crazy. I really appreciate that. Have I thought about putting an R in between the O and the B in... Or have you thought about putting an R in between Mobius? An R in between the O and B of Mobius. Morbius. Several years ago this happened. You closed your heart and forswore you never to let anyone in. The person who broke your heart excelled way beyond the limits you can ever reach on your own in your lifetime. Today, she's a deity who sits on the throne of representation of success and serves as a permanent reminder of what happened. You can never love again. It's been years. Zone, I think, success, quote unquote, is not really, I think, a thing that you can very clearly measure, Somebody could be, I don't know, a movie star, celebrity, mayor of the town, president of the United States, and they still haven't reached success, Success isn't just about your achievements in this world. It's also about the friendships, the relationships that you have, how you're cultivating those relationships, what you mean to those relationships, and what they mean to you. So, from the outside, their life might look like super successful, and they actually could be. But I think it's incredibly hard, if you're not in somebody's life, to actually know how successful their life is, because you don't know, you don't know their day-to-day interactions with their friends, with their family, those close to them. You don't know how alone they feel. And if everything like that, those are the most important things in life. So you may not have the most fantastic fleshed out career, but you could have people close to you every day that you love spending time with 24/7, or that you care about a lot, or you could be, showing and spreading so much love into this world. That is successful. That's incredibly, incredibly successful. So don't look down on yourself, I think. Did I see the news about Morbius being released again in theaters? It tanked. I don't even know what is Morbius? If you haven't, your mild dyslexia definitely has. Hey, it's like some of you guys, I read your names wrong accidentally, and it's just sort of stuck. It's just sort of stuck. Like, I'm trying to remember, like, when you guys come on, I remember, and I'm like, what the heck am I saying? I'm reading this like totally wrong, and I know it, but that's just how I read it, guys. My brain sees things differently. Was Donald Trump successful? In his eyes, maybe, but look what he what? Exactly, like, you can achieve stuff doesn't necessarily make you successful, right? There's like different perspectives on that. Success is defined in our own terms. 100% Dover. Success is very, very relative. It's really dependent on what you want out of this life. I also think, like, obviously there are some people who are good and caring and pour into this world better things and don't just live selfishly. And I think they really truly understand what success means. Morbius is a Marvel character, Neckar, basically a vampire, and Jared Leto played the role in the movie. It's so bad. I've just heard so many bad things about Jared Leto. I don't know if they're true, but I've heard so many bad things about him. But yeah, I'm not like a massive Marvel fan, so probably why I don't know who Morbius is. But him being a vampire, I mean, that's cool. That is actually something that I'd be like interested in. I recently started watching the series Obi-Wan. I've only watched the first 3, so that's all that's come out so far. And I found them really cool. It's really making such good progress. Or I should say I am, I guess. He's just lying there, like super lazy, being like, draw me, like one of your French dogs. It's pretty much what he's doing, guys. Hey, it's okay if you're a cute papa. That's what you can do, right? Freakaholtz, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, how are you? As you're American, you can say no by absolutely every single measurement. You can say no by absolutely every single measurement? Wait. What is this referring to? I'm a bit lost, Tiffany. Jared Leto is a cult leader for sure. He, like, legitimately, he runs a cult on an island. He denies it, but come on. What is the point? Like, it's a bloody cult. Morbius is a pretty good character himself. The movie just flops. Oh dear. What a shame. What a shame. Did Jared Leto actually like play a good role though? Everyone has their own destiny and a predetermined pace of success. Just go with the flow and work hard. When it's time, it's time. Rushing is only going to work against you. You are one example of that. You are a late bloomer and a lot of your friends have excelled beforehand than you. Are they happy? Debatable, but the important thing is yourself and how you perceive yourself. The end result now is that you are way better placed than you were before and you're advancing. That's all there is to it. Completely agree, Spark. I completely agree. Like, you can look at your friends' lives, right? Maybe they've had kids. Maybe they already finished university. Maybe they, I don't know, got an amazing job. Question is, are they happy? You don't know that. You don't know. Maybe they've, you know, poured so much energy into their work, they have no time for their kids. Or maybe they, you know, have no time for themselves because they're pouring everything into their kids and that's draining them. There's like so many perspectives, right? So you can't really say that they are successful. Mean! Mean person! Hello! Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. How are you? Jared Leto was a reputation that extends far beyond the typical method character archetype, sending dead animals to his co-stars, starting what is his own band called a cult, with him serving as a parent savior figure and allegedly targeting underage girls as a predator. Yeah, there's just a lot that's like a little dodgy there, Dover, that I've read. So obviously I've not really kept up with it, so I don't know what's really going on, but there's a lot of dodgy stuff going on there. I prefer a hat cult. Hat cults are okay. If I ever watch Yu-Gi-Oh, the original one, how Theodore K. Bar felt being defeated by Kami Yugi, that's how you feel regarding her. You feel she dealt you a defeat that has permanently marked your life and destroyed the confidence you once had. Well, Zone, you know what you gotta do? You gotta conquer her. If she's your nemesis, you gotta move beyond that. You gotta make your own story, make your own life, start taking control of that pen. Write your story this direction. If she wants you to go there, write it in this direction. Find what makes you happy, and you own you, because you are not a disaster and you're not a disappointment. I'm gonna promise you that. Nobody on this earth is a failure or a disappointment. You can decide today what you want to be, and that's a choice you make, you know? It's a choice you make every day. Nobody can take that from you. Hello, mean person! We're very happy to have another mean person here. Does it chip in the discussion as and come off as hippie, but isn't success whatever you determine to be a success? Exactly, freeholds. It's pretty much that. I mean, if you're happy, I feel like you've reached success, right? If you're happy and you're not like obviously using other people to be happy, then I think you've reached success. Speaking of hat cult, guys, we have a monthly art challenge on this channel where you guys have to draw something with the theme that we have. Currently, our monthly theme is hat cult, which you guys can interpret however you want. It can basically be anything that comes to mind when you think of hat cult, or it can be related to the origin of hat cult, which was Mr. Giddy Kitty, one of my loyal patrons. You guys know Mr. Giddy Kitty. Well, Mr. Giddy Kitty started trying to overthrow me and started recruiting people in support of that. Basically, everybody who joined his side was recruited into the hat cult. So if you guys want to, you know, draw something with that theme in mind, please be my guest. But just tread lightly, guys. Tread lightly whose side you're on here. If anyone likes the anime Galaxy Express 999, you are consuming a beverage themed after Space Pirate Harlock, and it tastes like pure cheap whiskey. Like, so it's real bad? You only have one nemesis, and that's Sendo. Damn it, Sendo. Oh my gosh. Like, Sendo is just freaking bloody amazing, right? So bloody amazing. Now, I think, if I'm not mistaken, the other little leg pops out right over here somewhere. What the heck's going on there? Some kind of like, part of his neck, I reckon. Your world Sando will continue till the end of the Twitch days. Oh dear, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? That's a question. Agreed. Our only competition is ourselves. It's best and quite worthwhile. We define success ourselves based on our self-assessment. Exactly, exactly. You don't have to compete with anybody. You know, nobody can ruin you. You gotta write your own story. You know. You love that I welcome treason. Anything goes on this channel, mean person. Anything goes. You know what you want to draw for Hat Cult? You don't know how to do it yet. Whose side are you going to be on, Eye of Mobius? Whose side? Revolting gets you automatically drafted into the Hat Cult. Contact Mr. Giddy Kitty for more details. Exactly. I feel like we need Streamlabs to just now and then like spam a little memo like that. Can we have a shout out for Mr. Giddy Kitty so everybody knows who we're talking about? Mr. Giddy Kitty is also a streamer, guys, an art streamer and a gaming streamer. Please go and check him out, guys. He's freaking amazing. You gotta head to bed. I got work in the morning. Have a good time. We will, Alien Frog. Thank you so much for that freaking badass quote today. It was so romantic. Appreciate you coming up with that one and informing us how to handle our dating life, guys. Can we not thank Alien Frog enough for that? Thank you so much for spending time with us and sharing your good vibes. Really appreciate it. He's so cute. Absolutely adorable, guys. Well, the base of this little puppy is ready. I am thinking of, I have this like one nice ball over here. Thinking of adding like some in the background as well. I don't want to interfere too much, but I just want to add some depth, I guess. You see, you had no idea where lines in the sand until now, so you stand wherever the sandwich buffet is located. Well, considering that, I feel like you're probably going to pick sides with Mr. Giddy Kitty because he's a rather good cook. He's a rather good cook, guys. It's been years battling this conflict in your mind. You spent years trying to be better than her, but in the end, it was never enough. You resented her. Yeah, I think you need to, like, not try to compete with her specifically. Try to find your definition of success. Try to find, like, maybe take a piece of paper and write down the things that make you happy. Write down the things that you want in life, you know? The things that are important to you. And don't make them things that are, like, you know, becoming this famous person because at the end of the day, those aren't things that are truly going to make you happy. Make it things that, like, you know, if you want to focus on animating, if you want to do that more in your life, make that a goal of yours, you know? Reaching that is a success. If you want to spend more time with loved ones, make that a goal of yours. That's also a success. But yeah, like, you know, you don't have to compete with her. Her definition of success may not actually even be making her happy, and it's really not important, you know. You don't have to compete with others. You know, a thing or two about that too, love warps into hatred when that happens. It's best we focus on other happy things that life has to offer. In your case, one of them is Twitch, my channel in particular. Dover, that means a lot. That means a lot. Yeah. Things you can control. Tiffany, exactly. Make your goals things you can control, you know, because there's a lot of things in this life that you can't control. But make your points of success things that you can control, you know? Like focusing on loved ones, focusing on your hobbies, things that make you happy. And don't make it like you don't have to be this good at your hobby. Just make it spending time on that hobby. Because at the end of the day, art is about enjoyment. Art is about what you get out of it, right? Your pleasure. You are so much more important than the work you create. So it's about the experience you get from it. That's what matters. That's the important part. Don't make yourself less important than your own artwork, guys. Oh my gosh, have we already gone that far? Oh dear, I just want to do a little bit more. People you resent might actually be the most miserable people on earth. They will never show it outside. 100% Spark. 100%. It's so common. You know, I've had like so many people saying like, and I thought they were like truly happy. You know, they seemed on the outside to be like peak of success, peak of happiness. And you know, when you sit down with them and actually have a chat, they're like, you know, not that they don't have life that figured out as they seem to have it figured out. So that's the other part of it, you know. Like they may be happy, true, but you don't know. And then what happens when you chase their definition of success, which is not actually successful, you know, which is like just a sad thing, then you just become miserable too. So yeah. This little guy is so cute. So freaking cute. I think this is the first time I've really enjoyed drawing a dog, guys. I just normally don't really get that into it. But with this one, I really just feel like, I don't know, I've been feeling the little guy's vibe. So We don't see a side of the supposedly successful or happy people. Yeah, exactly. Like, and that's the problem with like Facebook and also Instagram. You know, you look at these people's lives and UniSA, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. You look at these people's lives and, you know, they're having kids, they're getting this great job, they're getting this car, getting everything. You know, at the end of the day, you can buy this nice car. When you have it, you're going to just want a newer car, a nicer car. When you have this nice house, you're just going to want the other house, the nicer house. You're always going to keep wanting, where that's how we are as people. We always want more. So having things, I don't think is ever something that's going to make us happy. I think, you know, pouring ourselves out into something like art, you know, our hobbies, what we love, what we enjoy doing, I think is so much more important than the things we have. And those people aren't necessarily happy. I really hope. I really do feel like I want to add just one more here. I really hope Lightbored is gonna love this drawing. I really hope so.
What do you call a submarine captain's pet dog? A subwoofer.
Subwoofer! Dover, that's a good one! Oh my goodness. I just feel like the composition is wanting, you know, a little bit more, but I also don't know if that's like too much. If I like more. Just feel like it gets like maybe too much. Decisions, guys. It's like so hard to know what to actually do. I've joined this like it's like a neighbor group, guys. It's like this app where instead of like Facebook Marketplace, you have it with like just your local neighbors, so only people in your very close area. And it's the kinds of stuff people post on there, it's just sometimes so hilarious. Like they'll complain about the weirdest things, they'll like just freak people out for no reason, and then just like ask for the strangest things. Like, does anybody have a saucepan that I can borrow tonight? Stuff like that. It's just like so entertaining to go on there and just read all of these weird ass messages. I don't know. I find it like super entertaining. A saucepan, yeah, like, I don't know, maybe they just moved in, you know? They just moved in and they just want to cook something and they just need something to borrow. I don't know, you have an app like that too? One person has been complaining about people mowing their lawns in the morning for like half a month. For like a month and a half. Yeah, like, it's just so weird. Like, you wish your biggest problem was people mowing the lawn. I know, right? Like, who has the time to go and complain on there about things like that? If only that was our biggest problem. Like, we got much bigger problems than that to deal with. Right. Much bigger problems. Dorval, thank you for the 25 biddies. Appreciate that.
You know how when there are thunderstorms people say it's raining cats and dogs. I think that's fine, as long as it doesn't rain deer.
Sorry, dear. Dover! Dover, you're exceeding yourself with how cringy these puns are getting. You're exceeding yourself. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was a good one, though. That was a good one. People complain for the most stupidest things. The other day you got a guy on your stream demanding you follow his rules. Him demanding that on your chat. Goodbye. Plain and simple, goodbye. There's the door. Here you go. Welcome out. Like, you know, that's your space. That's your space. You don't gotta do what they want. That's your space. Like, you know, that's the whole point of streaming. It's a space that you're cultivating for your community, people who are like-minded to you, and you are entitled to run that place however you wish. You can be a friggin' dictator if you want to be, but you just aren't gonna have that many people around, you know, but that's fine. You're allowed to do that. You're allowed to, if you don't want people talking about the color blue, you can have a rule like that, you know? That's totally fine. It's your stream. I hate it when people do that. It's like stupidest thing ever. I feel like half of them just gotta be trolls, like, you know. Ain't nobody that stupid. Ban, 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 ban. Exactly. Where do these books come from? If you don't like it, nobody's forcing you to watch the other people's streams. I know, right? Like, I mean, there's like a whole list of millions of other streams you can go to that, like, surely one of them tick all your boxes. Just leave, you know? Like, I go to a lot of streams sometimes, and, you know, there's occasionally a stream where sometimes there will be a conversation happening that the streamer agrees with that I may not agree with. That's okay. Sometimes what I do is I just, you know, do something else for a while. Sometimes I'll mute it for a while. Sometimes I'll leave, you know, depending on the kind of conversation it is. We don't all have to have the same opinions, you know. That's okay, but there's no need to voice that to the streamer. Like, just shut your mouth, leave, you know. I don't get it. I don't get that. To me, that's just kind of like a sign of a very controlling kind of person. You know, it's not enough for them that you're, you know, allowed to do that. They have to They have to be able to tell you, look, you're not living how I want you to live, so I'm gonna tell you so, right? That's not okay. I cannot wait to watercolor this one, guys. This is gonna be heaps fun to do in watercolor. Like, can you imagine all the fun I could have? I'm pretty sure this puppy is like proper tan, so we're gonna have to do beautiful tan puppy. He pissed you off and you banned him, but now that you look at the screenshots, it's laughably stupid how he acted. Yeah, like sometimes when they're that ridiculous and that stupid, I have to ask myself, are you legit right now? Like, I just assume it's a troll. A streamer you follow has the stream set up, so if anyone says Baby Yoda, they get muted for 3 hours. Charles's stream, right, Tiffany? Charles, exactly. If you say Baby Yoda on Charles's stream, you get muted, guys. You get muted. That's okay. That's what Charles wants. And that's okay. Perfectly fine. He can do that. I just freaking love it. There's been so many times I've just had to tease him about that one though, Tiffany. Millions of Twitch streamers and they focus on correcting one of them to their liking. I know, right? Like, just go find one that you do like. That's fine. Too much free time on their hands to argue with strangers on the internet. Oh boy, like, I feel like, I don't know. Do people not have anything better to do with their time these days? Because, like, that's so unnecessary. I am completely lost in this drawing, guys. I'm like, this drawing is so much fun and I was dreading doing it. Do you guys ever have those drawings where you expect to just dismally hate it and then you don't? Oh my gosh, this is one of those moments for me. Totally one of those moments. Guys, please go and give Charles a follow if you don't already follow Charles. He is an amazing art streamer, guys. Amazing. Charles can just come up with the most incredible character designs in the world, and also his sketching style is ridiculously cool, guys. So if you don't already follow Charles, please go and check him out. You have to. So relatable. Yeah, exactly. People like that aren't happy with themselves, so they can't find another stream. That negativity lives in their head. Just why, right? Why? You get notification messages on email when there is a question on Quora, and there was a question. Get this. If I get pregnant in Canada under a student visa, does that make me stay permanently as a citizen? Like, what? What the heck? That's like outing yourself already. Oh boy. Oh boy. You're putting off a project right now and can't force yourself to get your ish together. Aw, Tiff. I know that feeling. Sometimes, you know what I do, Tiff, when I'm in a mood like that? I have this, it's not really my technique, but I use it. It's like a Pomodoro. I don't know how you say it. Like Pomodoro technique. But basically what you do is you give yourself like 30 minutes, right? 30 minutes. You only have to be productive for, you can make it 20 minutes if 30 is a little bit too much for you, but basically give yourself 30 minutes and you have to be productive just for 30 minutes. After that, you can do whatever you like, anything else. But then what I usually find is I end up forcing myself to be productive just for 30 minutes, and then I find that I enjoy it. I'm already there, I'm already busy, and I actually just want to proceed, you know, with that project. It's a great way to sort of force yourself into that, I think. And you know, if you want to stop after that 20 minutes, do so. don't force yourself, you know? Maybe the next day give yourself another 20 minutes I have to spend on it, and just, I don't know, try that. You think the mistake you did was promote your stream on TikTok? You're a political TikToker who has pissed off a lot of people. So you suspect TikTok is where he came from, considering the toxic people you come across on there. See, I just completely avoid TikTok because it's not the platform for me. I've just also noticed like just a lot of toxicity, and also just like, I don't know what to call it, like very much just a waste of time kind of content, you know? Like I like to see, I don't know, art speed paints, a good sketch, beautiful new painting somebody made. On TikTok, I don't see that. On TikTok, instead, I just see some dumb dancing video somebody made that's actually not that great. Or some, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of it. It's just not my vibe. Maybe it is for some people, but not my thing. If we find the project is just so boring. Is this like a creative project, Tiff? You would get it. You would get it though. There's a dialogue in a movie from the region you grew up in. That would be a perfect response for that. Wish you could share, but no one would get it. Dover would get it. If you translate it, doesn't carry as much weight as a punchy. Yeah, it really doesn't. Some things you can't translate, right? People having kids as a student without taking any responsibilities, absolutely no care in the world, these kids nowadays. Yeah, like, you know. It's in Visual Basic making a macro. So creative for you, but not art. That is your problem. That's real cool, Tiffany. That's real cool. Yeah, that's like still something that you could like give an approach like a Pomodoro technique to. Like make yourself productive for, I don't know, 20 minutes and then see how you go maybe. But you know, I guess that's the kind of thing that you really need to like figure out. And you can't necessarily push that, right? You can't necessarily force that, so a little bit tricky. Oh my gosh, I have so enjoyed drawing this little puppy today, guys. He still has a lot of work that needs to be done, like, you know, obviously the shading needs to be developed up. So I will continue working on him, but for now, I think I need to leave him. So, I'm sweet. Oh, thanks. You're off to it. Heck yeah, I inspired one person a day, guys. Challenge is met. I feel successful. That is my definition of success. If I can inspire just one person in my day, my stream was successful, guys. Heck yeah. Because saying we're gonna go to actually do the thing now. Well, I have to go, sadly, Tiffany. I'm so glad we got to meet you today, but it is the end of my stream. It is the end of my stream. We need to find somebody else we can raid, basically. Topher, thank you so much for gifting that sub to Tiffany. Let us bury Tiffany before we leave, guys. Here we go. Our first little tombstone for the day. Let us bury Tiffany, guys. Tiny little tombstone just for you, Tiffany, going into my cemetery. Let us bury you. Here we go. May you rest in pieces. I hope you enjoy your final resting place. There you go. Thank you so much for giving us a chance to meet you today. Really, really appreciate having friends of Charles in the chat. It's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Did you join at the end? You did, Piper! You did! Guys, Um, I have a Patreon account where I share an exclusive story about a piglet and a little witch called Phoebe. Here's her familiar, and it's basically a story about them learning to be true to themselves and loving who they are. So if you guys would like to keep up with my exclusive story on Patreon, it's the same price as the Twitch sub, but you get a monthly postcard from me to you with exclusive postcards, exclusive images on these prints based on the story. You can also, depending on which tier you sub to, you get exclusive merch such as this mug, a tote bag, some stickers, and exclusive prints. So if that is something you would like to look into, it also really supports me and keeps my artwork going. So I greatly appreciate my patron support, guys. Currently today what we were working on is a commission for one of my patrons as a means to say thank you for their gratitude. So really appreciate that. Dover, thank you for the biddies. Thank you. Thank you.
Remember everyone, always be positive.
Definitely. I feel like we had some, very insightful, very wholesome chats today. You guys brought up some really good points, about what it means to be successful and being true to yourself. And yeah, we really got to take care of our mental health, life is hard. Life is hard, guys. So definitely take care of yourself. Don't try and compete. Just love what you do and follow your heart, guys. That is the whole point. Alright, so also guys, our challenge is the 24th of this month. If you guys want to participate in that and draw something for our art challenge, please guys, please draw something with the theme Hat Cult and enter it into our Discord. Who shall we raid, guys? Who shall we raid? We have... Shall we thank Nagasaki? Is she still on? Is Nagi still on? I feel like Nagi is still on, guys. Oh boy. Actually, I have a new streamer. Guys, I have a new streamer that I was recommended to by Galactica. We could always raid her. Do we know Stephen Preston? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Are they a streamer? Thank you, Spark. Thank you so much for being here today and for your terrible, horrible presence. I really appreciate that, as always. Alright. Guys, we are going to raid This Is House Cat. This Is House Cat is also from Adelaide, apparently. And they're an art streamer doing some beautiful acrylic painting today. So let us go have a look. Please copy and paste the raid message. Very talented, but you are down with whoever I raid. Tiffany, I'm going to give them a follow. Oh, he's an Australian streamer too. Stephen Preston. All right. Let me type in the search here. Stephen Preston. And what I'll do, I'll go give him a follow. And when I next stream, I will give him a raid. Oh gosh, this is being terrible. All right. Let us raid, guys. I'm going to be streaming again tomorrow, so if you guys want to, chime in, please check out my stream tomorrow. We're going to be continuing this little puppy and finishing up, hopefully. So, let us go. It does sound familiar, Dover. I agree. I feel like we've heard the name before, but I don't follow him because he's not in my list, unless Twitch unfollowed him. But yeah, let's go. You're sweet too, Tiffany. It was lovely meeting you. Let's go, guys. Let's share some love with This Is House Cat. Let's share some love. Here we go. Is this updated? What? I think so, Dover. I think so. Should be. Let us raid, guys.